No more side-eye from McFarlane Toys. New Marvel Legends 20th anniversary figure listings. Jurassic World Dominion products from Lego and Mattel. All that and more in today's TNI News video. So let's jump right into it. You action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNI News. As always, we've got a lot to cover. And for today, we're going to start off with some news with Mattel and some new Jurassic World Dominion products that have been revealed via Walmart. These are all going to be Walmart exclusives. So we got the trailer this week, and of course the movie's coming out on June 10th. And now that the trailer is out there, we are starting to see products get revealed for the upcoming movie. Now, the three dinosaurs that have been listed as Walmart exclusives include the damaged T-Rex dinosaur, the Colorus, I think is how you say it, species, and the Allosaurus dinosaur. Now, all three of these have not only damage type features, but also a VR capability to it where you can pull out these little chips and scan them with your phone. And then I believe the way it works is it brings up stuff where you can like study, for the kids, they can study the anatomy of the dinosaurs and such. So just added play feature, learning features, I guess, combining, two things in one. So kids can not only play with them, but also learn about the dinosaurs, factual information about the actual dinosaurs, which is kind of cool. So as I said, all three of these are available for pre-order now on Walmart's website. And I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of stuff from Mattel in the very near future. And then Lego also revealed a couple of new sets from the movie. And with these, you're going to be getting, of course, dinosaurs and minifigures of the characters from the movie. This movie brings back characters from the original movie, as well as the more recent ones. And so with these two sets, these are going to be out in April. Just a quick update to the video I did the other day in regards to Mattel and some of the fan sites. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Go watch that video if you're not familiar with the situation. But I did want to let you know that Collect Jurassic did have their Instagram page restored. As for the other person, the Andy's Dino review, had their YouTube channel deactivated. Last time I checked, it looked like it was still deactivated. I don't know what the current status on that one is, but the Collect Jurassic Instagram page has been restored. For you Voltron fans, we're getting a look at a new figure coming from 3-0. This was on display at an overseas event. 3-0 put these images up on their social media pages. So they are this is part of what they're calling the Robo Doyu or DOU line. I don't have a lot of details on the figure. I don't know the exact size of it, but looks like it's pretty detailed, has a sword. So if you're into Voltron, you'll probably want to keep an eye on this. And again, this is coming from 3-0. Overseas company Hiya Toys has announced that they're going to be doing 1/12 scale figures based on Rambo First Blood. Now, no images of the actual figures. They're also going to be doing 1/12 scale figures of Naruto. And then previously they had said they were going to be doing 1/12 scale figures for Judge Dredd. Now, again, no images for Rambo or any of these 6-inch figures. Previously or up until now, Hiya Toys is focused mostly on 4-inch figures. So we really haven't seen what they're going to be doing exactly for 6-inch. But they are doing Rambo. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video here recently, they teased what looked like maybe something for G.I. Joe, but no further details have come to light on that. So, I don't know if it is 100% G.I. Joe, and if it is, I don't know what scale those would be. But if you're into Rambo, this is something you'll probably want to keep an eye on, and when more details become available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. If you're a fan of the Jakks Pacific's Apex Legends line, we've got new updated images for Wave 5, which is now available for pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. This wave is going to include the characters Crypto, Loba, and Octane. So this is Wave 5. There's also a Wave 6 that's going to be coming very soon. We've seen some preliminary images for those, but right now Wave 5 is available for pre-order. So like I said, head over to Big Bad Toy Store if you want to check those out. Super 7 continues to preview new products, and on late Wednesday, they showed off some stuff for Godzilla. So we're getting our first look at their first wave of reaction figures. They will also be doing Ultimates for Godzilla, but I believe that won't be starting until next year. But for reaction figures, the first wave is going to include Godzilla from 1954, as well as Godzilla from 1957. Then we're getting a Mecha Godzilla followed by Jet Jaguar, Mothra, and Rodan. And then on top of that, they also gave us a preview image of their Super Cyborg Mecha Godzilla, which that one should be about 11 inches tall. So, I'm sure they'll be doing quite a few Godzilla figures for that line. Seems kind of fitting for it. But Reaction, Ultimate, Super Cyborg, they're going to be going all out on Godzilla. So no idea when these are going to actually go up for pre-order, but hopefully those details will be coming soon. Going up for pre-order last night or this morning were those DC Multiverse figures I've previously talked about, the Injustice 2 Green Arrow figure, as well as that Arkham Knight figure from the video games. And then on top of that, a third figure, which we hadn't seen yet, which is the Injustice 2 Reverse Flash. So all three of these figures are available for pre-order pretty much everywhere, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. They do both Green Arrow and the Flash figures seem to suffer from that side-eye syndrome. Now, yesterday, Todd McFarlane actually addressed the whole side-eye thing during a live chat. The main point of the live chat was talking about his latest NFT project that he announced a while ago, but some questions did come up. This was held on Discord, and some questions in regards to DC Multiverse did come up, and Todd addressed the whole side-eyed thing. So basically, according to him, he doesn't like figures that look just straight ahead because he thinks it makes them look like mannequins. However, he has heard the complaints about the whole side-eye thing and is taking steps to address that so that figures will be looking more forward. But keeping in mind that many of the figures are already in the production pipeline, and so probably you won't see the whole side-eye thing stop for a little bit, as the figures that are currently already in the production cycle will probably continue to have that. So eventually the side-eye thing will go away. I don't know exactly when, but again, McFarlane is aware of it, and they say they are working to address it. Now switching over to Star Wars, so just real quick, everything that was shown off on Wednesday during Hasbro's live stream, I talked about that in the last news video. All that stuff is up for pre-order now, including the exclusive stuff, the Jabba's Throne Room from Book of Boba Fett, which is a Pulse exclusive. The GameStop Knight Brothers Archer figure, that's still available for pre-order, and then like the Wave 32, the Vintage Collection figures, and the Archive figures are all available for pre-order pretty much everywhere. So I'm sure you're probably already aware of it, and again, I talked about these in the last news video, so I'm not going to focus a whole lot on those. But again, those are all still available, currently available for pre-order at their respective retailers. Also, I just wanted to let you know that Target exclusive Black Series figure, the Muddy Mando with the Grogu, while Hasbro had said that figure is not going to be listed until March 27th for actual purchase on the Target website, I did want to let you know that there's a placeholder page on the Target's website already. So, and that figure is actually starting to hit physical stores. So I guess you won't be able to actually buy it online. I think it might have even maybe briefly been available online at some point, but on Wednesday, Hasbro said March 27th is the official sale date online. But again, just know that that figure has started to hit physical stores. So I think you can go to the website and check if like a physical store might have it in stock. I think that feature is available there. But again, there's definitely a placeholder page with like DPCI number and all that stuff on the Target's website. And I'll put a link to that in the video description below. And then finally for Star Wars, we got this week some updated images from TNINews for those SH figure arts that are based on the Vision series that has been on Disney Plus. So these here in the US are Target exclusives. We had previously seen some just one image for each figure when they went up for pre-order on Target's website. Now they are currently listed as sold out on Target's website. I don't know if they'll be relisted at some point. But again, here in the US, these are being released as actual Target exclusives, which is kind of weird for import figures, but there you go. And Tomasi Nation says these figures will be out in August. Now with these new images, we're getting much better looks at like all the accessories and stuff. So for instance, the Carrie character looks like it's going to have a removable lightsaber blade, alternate armor and mask pieces. And then the other one, Am, is going to have like multiple arms that you can put on there with lightsabers. So where to reenact when she's using the dark force or dark side power. again, we hadn't seen any of those with the initial images. But as I said, currently those two figures are listed as sold out on Target's website. You could probably buy them from someplace overseas if Target by chance doesn't relist them, but it's likely going to cost you more if you go that route. But August again is when Tomasi Nation says that these figures will be released. Okay, and then finally for today, I'm going to leave you with another Marvel Legends rumor report. So in the last news video, I told you about the Deluxe Mojo figure that's going to be coming. And now I have some new listings for figures that are going to be released in the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary subline. So the initial four figures, of course, are Captain America and Iron Man, along with Hulk and then Toad, which we've yet to see. Hasbro has confirmed Toad officially, but they've not shown us any images for that one. So those are the first four figures, that are being released. It's not like a whole wave at once. It's, they're sporadically releasing these figures over the course of the year. So I believe I've told you guys previously that I've seen indications that there would be at least 8 other figures released in the line. And now I have some details on what those figures will be. Now, because I do, in fact, try to give credit where credit's due, I believe the YouTuber Rectangular had talked about some of these in a video a week or so ago. But I've seen from my own sources that I trust that these listings. So, and I believe I might maybe have some more details on these. But these all should be part of the 20th anniversary line. Now, if you caught the live stream yesterday, you've already heard this because we talked about this yesterday. But I just want to go in and repeat the information here. So, I haven't seen any of the actual figures, so I don't have like specific details on how they, some of these sound like are going to be figures that we've gotten before with maybe slight modifications, kind of like the Captain America, Iron Man, and Hulk figures. Some do sound like they're going to be brand new figures being released, kind of like the Toad figure. So, Blue Beast is one of the figures that should be in the line, and I'm assuming that's going to be a variation of some type of the one that we previously got. Scorpion, Spider-Man villain Scorpion is also going to be in this line. And again, we've gotten a Scorpion before, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be some type of variation of that. We are getting another Captain America figure. This is separate from the one that we've already seen. I don't know how it's going to differ. I don't know even if it's another Captain America other than Steve Rogers. Maybe another Bucky Cap with the new Vulcan mold. I don't know. I just know that there is going to be a second Captain America released in this 20th anniversary line. So we'll have to wait and see how that one differs. Other figures include Apocalypse, so that's another one I think is probably just going to be very similar or using the same figure that we previously got recently, with modifications that I don't really know how will be modified. Now I want to note that the Beast and the Apocalypse figures have a little bit higher price point. So all these sub figures cost more than a regular Marvel Legend figure, but the Beast and the Apocalypse, which are bigger figures in general than the regular figures, do have a little bit higher, are going to have a little bit higher price point on them. So like deluxe type figures. I think it's only like a couple of dollars different. I think, and I'm going off the top of my head, and I with all the recent price changes, but I think like the regular figures are like around $25, and I think the Beast and Apocalypse are going to be between $28 and $30. Now, one that's strange to me that I really am not sure about is a listing for Sentinel. No, we're not getting the HasLab Sentinel at regular retail. This only has the price point of a regular figure, not even like the higher little price point of Beast and Apocalypse. So, my initial thought was, if you've ever played the Capcom games, that it might be, maybe they're giving us that version. But even that one is bigger than a regular figure as he appears in the game. And I would think, would be at the same price as Beast and Apocalypse if that's what they're doing. So I really don't know on that. I just know it just says Sentinel. So we'll have to see what exactly that's going to be. There is a listing for a War Machine figure in this line for the 20th anniversary. Now, again, this one only has a regular figure price point. The last War Machine we got was a deluxe figure, so I don't think it's going to be that figure or, that figure with modifications. My thinking here is that it probably will be based on the Marvel vs. Capcom game, which was essentially a repaint version of the modular Iron Man figure with black and white colors. So again, I don't know for sure, but all I can tell you is it's listed as War Machine, and it's listed with the same price as a regular figure. So best guess there is it's a repaint of the modular Iron Man. Now, probably maybe one of the coolest listings is a new Firelord figure. So this should be, I imagine, a new figure. I think a lot of us expected that we were going to be getting Firelord after kind of the teasers they dropped around the time of the HasLab Galactus project. So another one of Galactus's heralds. I'm not sure we thought it would be in the 20th anniversary line, but in fact that looks like that is how we're going to get Firelord. So he should be coming this year. And then the final one is I don't have any specific details other than to say it looks like it's going to be some type of mega deluxe type figure, Spider-Man related, possibly related to Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I've previously told you how I've seen indications there's going to be a Penny Parker with her robot coming. That, based on information I've seen previously, was going to be part of the Spider-Man 60th anniversary. So that would kind of fit with the price point, the $50 price point I'm seeing for this. But again, last information I'd seen on that one indicated that was going to be part of the Spider-Man 60th anniversary. So I'm not 100% sure on that last one, but indications would suggest that it is some type of a Spider-Man related, possibly Into the Spider-Verse, something that, you know, has got a price point of around $50. So that one, like I said, I don't I can't even really hazard a guess. I guess if it's not, you know, assuming there's not a mix-up and it's not the Penny Parker and the armor, and it is related to Into the Spider-Verse, the only thing I could think of is Kingpin. You know, he was quite big in that movie, so, you know, with the black suit and stuff. But again, that's totally a guess on my part. So with that last one, definitely take that with a little bit more of a grain of salt than the others. Of course, all of these, until Hasbro officially confirms these, are, you know, should be considered as rumor. But for most of them, you know, based on the information I've seen, it sounds like pretty good bet that these will be the figures coming on top of those initial 4 figures for the 20th anniversary subline throughout 2022. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and if you haven't already, please think about subscribing to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. And then, of course, hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.